Hello, welcome back. Another garage waffle. Today, doing a bit of a tidy up in here because what I want to do is behind you on that wall is mount a TV. Not a new TV. I bought it 15 years ago. It's been in my attic ever since. Pulled it out this morning, plugged it in, works. So ordered a fire stick, ordered a wall mounting bracket, and that's going to go on that wall there. Fire stick so it can jump onto the internet, obviously. Then I'll have YouTube, music, etc. I'm hoping that the Wi-Fi signal will reach. If not, then I'll get a Wi-Fi booster. So to do that, what I've got to do is clear the wall. A couple of flags have got to come down behind you. I want to clear my workbench because I've had some new stuff come in. And also, my light's just gone off. I never charged that up. I don't know if I've showed you. I've started on the mini doors. So let me show you that first. What I'll do, I'll grab this light. Yeah, I've got another one. There we go. So I'll bring you over here. Oh, as you'll notice, no microphone this week. What I've done, I've played about with the microphone settings on the camera thing, and hopefully that works. So anyway, on the mini doors, as you can see, what I've done, I've cut out the rust. And what I've then done is all rubbed back to bare metal all along. I wonder if that will sit there. Well, that's just annoying. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. So all around here, flappy paddle on the grinder, all the way back to bare metal, so I could see the extent of the rust. I then cut out the rust and further. So I think this hole was maybe sort of from here to here, a bit further maybe, but cut it out, make sure it's good metal. I mean, this is typical for mini doors. And the only bit really that I've seen that's going to be a bit tricky is this bit here. You can see my finger. That's where it's rusted through. So I am going to have to, I've been umming and ahhing, what shall I do with that? I mean, I could just get away with a bit of filler. I'm going to treat it. Maybe a bit of filler, make it look nice. I mean, this mini in my possession is rarely going to go out in the rain when it eventually gets on the road. It will always be kept in a garage, so it's going to be kept dry. And also, as you can see, I've blasted the old filler in there. I've probably covered the window, but we can clean that. What I am going to do, let's get you back up here. There we are. What I'm going to do, or what I've bought, hence why I need to tidy up, is where are we? Here we are. I've got some Dinitrol, corrosion protection, cavity protection. It's like a wax oil, but it's a aerosol one, and you see that little thing. So once I've got my plates welded on the doors, I can actually stick this through any holes or through the inside of the door, because there's no, and really protect that anyway. And I'm also going to do that all down the sills. I've got more. Well, to start with, I've got 2 tins, but I'm going to do that the sills, all in the arches, anywhere where I'm having to cut out rust. Weld a new metal, give it a massive protection on that. All of these things, wax oil, this stuff, Lano Guard. I've got some somewhere. They're brilliant. They just keep the weather off, and that's what we need to stop the oxidization. So that's what's happening with that door. Like I said, to get the patterns, I bought some card. Look at that, A3 size cards. And what you do, you basically use your card to cut out your stencil of the shape you need, and then you transfer that to some metal. It's just easier than guessing on metal. I do know people who can just look at it, measure it, and straight onto metal. I'm not that good. I like a nice cardboard template. And talking of the metal, look at this. 1 metre by half a metre. It's inside the cardboard, but there is some 0.9 mil mild steel in here. All the way from Wales, I think it was. I've bought it off eBay, and I expected, you know, delivery 5-6 days if needed. It came like the next day. I was like, oh, unreal. So massive positive feedback for them, and I've put them in my safe sellers, so next time I need some more metal, I'm going to go straight to them, you know, service like that. But yeah, here we are, some nice clean metal. I do have some offcuts, but they're starting to flash over with rust and stuff. I've had them used. That's will straighten out, but no, nice clean sheet steel for patches, any other repairs. Like I say, I do have the panels, but I don't want to buy a door skin. So yeah, just do some patches, blend it in as best I can, skim a filler over the top, paint it. Eventually this is, like I say, it's not going to be the green, it's going to be the blue. So that's what we're going to do with that. Anyway, like I say, I've got lots of tidying up. I've also got on here oil filter for my daily. Air freshener. So yeah, lots of work to do today. Just keeping you updated. What I also want to do, if I can get them from over there, is the original wheels that came on my daily driver BMW Mini. If I can, I'd like to get those out and I'll maybe ship them down to work today. I won't do anything with them apart from get them to work. One of them is buckled, I don't know to what extent, and then maybe look at getting that rounded, maybe get the wheels sent off refurbed and some fresh new tyres, who knows. But it also gets them out of here, gives me that bit more space. So yeah, cracking on today. Isn't it nice? It's cold, but it's sunny, and that's always good. I forgot to say, also bought this week, new toy. So it's a metal a hole punch, and then you turn it round. I've got to work, I think I've just got to loosen that bolt. And then it's also what do you call it, a swage, crimp, not I don't know what you call it. Joggler, that's it. And that puts like a lip onto the metal. So instead of having your piece of metal fit perfectly in there, you actually have it oversize, and it will tuck under there, that edge on this one for instance, and that will give me a really nice edge there to weld onto, because it'll be fresh metal underneath as well. I'm not going to bother there, and that's just starting getting fiddly. That'll just have to be some of my finest welding, but just having that joggler when doing patch repairs, I'll do it for that bit there, again that under there, and if I can just there, that might be quite tricky. That's got, yeah, that'll only be on this one here. I can show there to there, it'll only be a small bit, but I might get away with the fact I can weld straight onto here. I can weld straight onto this edge. It gives you a better, more solid welding edge. And it's not just for doors, that's not something normal now. It's for any welding task you're doing. It gives you like a little step. As you can see, it's only, that's not even a mil. I don't know how well you can see. That's probably only sort of half a mil max, really. Little, and it just tucks under the metal, gives you a real nice edge to weld onto. So I've bought them. Other things I've done, I regassed the aircon in my daily. This was a cheap one off online on Amazon. Seems to have done the job. Just keeping an eye on it. It's a good to get pressure readings on. I got the aircon regassed in that 2 years ago, about this time 2 years ago. By the summer there was no gas in it, so I don't know if they didn't do the, I don't know. I've had the ultraviolet light on there. I can't see a leak. I bought this cheap thing a few weeks ago. I keep testing it once a week. At the moment, the level's still reading good. But now I've got this, I can keep topping up if I need to, especially when it starts getting hot in summer. I'll buy myself a couple of cans, keep topping up if I need to. I may have fixed the problem. I don't know why it leaked out before, because it worked fine. I wanted to regas it, so it was nice and cold, and I just had problems. Regassed it since then myself, and it's working. But yeah, that was cheap Amazon. Dead easy, follow the instructions, something you can do at home yourselves. Regassing, you don't have to go to a garage. and you don't need a license because of the size of the tin. You don't need a license for the gas. Just make sure you get the right one. There is obviously different AC gas types, so just make sure you get the right one for your car. Okay, right, so progress. The wall behind you is now clear. I think that's big enough for a 32. Should I take that down? I'm going to take that one down as well, just in case. It's only a, oh, that's not even in a wall plug, that's just, let me show you here, look. So it's going to be a 32-inch TV, look-at-it, as they said. If you remember that, you are old. LCD TV, flat screen, 32-inch, just going there. And like I say, I mean, the Wi-Fi router's down there. What's that, 5 fence panels. What's that, 30 foot, 10 metres? It might reach. I might need a booster. We'll see. But, so, that's the plan anyway. TV there, Fire Stick on the, towards the Wi-Fi stick. Yeah, and now I've got a little radio, but I'll have internet then, YouTube. I can chill out in here. So I'm going to work on my car and then, you know, chill out, watch film, you know, put some car vids. Bit of Tasty Classics. Check him out, actually, Tasty Classics. I don't know the bloke. I'm in Essex. He's up in near Liverpool Way, Runcorn, Tarpley. I'm sure he said he lives near Tarpley, so a long way away. I don't know him, but check him out. He's just about to hit 100,000 subscribers. Oh, quality content on there. This morning, he did a little Fiat Panda. I just watched that this morning, but I'm catching up on some of his old stuff as well. I've watched his Rover P4 content, a Peugeot 205 rally car. He picked that up from Norwich, which ain't that far from me. He got it running and drove it home. Nuts. So yeah, check him out. Tasty Classics on YouTube. So yeah, I can come out here, put a bit of that on. And the good thing is, having it out here is I've got my old surround sound system. It's a, I don't know what make it is. Onkyo. Yeah, 3.1 surround sound, Dolby surround sound. So I'll better watch that. Watch some films as well. So just trying to make it nice at the end of the day. Yeah, and in summer we can have a bit better radio out for barbecues and stuff. I am going on it today, aren't I? So anyway, wall space cleared. Now I need to get the TV out here. I don't know what time the bracket's getting delivered and the Fire Stick. It said delivery today before 10, so it could be like 9:59 tonight. I ain't coming out tonight to fit it, but if it comes out anytime respectably, I'll come out, bang it on, get it all wired in. Do need to sort out some more plugs in here, so I am going to do that today. I mean, really, I've only got 2 there, but what I do have is an extension lead going all the way over here to there, so I've got power over there. But what I'm going to do is actually get a bank of 4 on the wall behind you for the TV, Fire Stick, etc. I want then another bank of 4 as well. So I've got the power. I'll leave the extension lead because that gets unplugged. It's not plugged in all the time, but it'll be useful having all these extra sockets, because when I want to get power down the other end again, it's just on extension lead, but it's not plugged in all the time. It's just down there. So I'll have a main power bank behind you on the wall, and you know, depending on where I want the power, plug in and out. So that's what we're going to do next. Get that done, and then yeah, I'll start getting the TV out here and stuff, and I'll just sit on the bench until either later this afternoon or tomorrow, I guess, really. Well, it's about an hour, over an hour later, but good news. I got the wheels out, I got them to work. I took the petrol that I had sitting about here, remember from a previous episode. I put that in the MX-5 at work. Although annoyingly, there's a nozzle that goes in the top. The threads were knackered, so funnel and old school way. But that petrol's now in the MX-5. That'll be used there. I've got the TV, you can just about see the top of it, in the garage, but it's not on the wall. I haven't had the bracket delivered yet. I've got a load of old oil from out of here. That's at work. I can dispose of that in the big waste oil drums at work. Bring some of the containers back, so because I've got to do the oil and filter change on my daily. I've got my power sockets up now, so they're ready to go. Obviously now I've got more plugs to do stuff. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. One's dead. I've got a dead socket, but the rest work. So I've over tripled how many sockets I have now. And like I say, I've got the power banks there. I'll now go extension there or over there. I took my fleece off, blooming hot now, moving all that. Bit of a mess down here now. I do need to just move things about again. Oh, family's arriving home. But yeah, good progress that. Really happy with that, what we've managed to achieve. I'm not going to do anything on this because I don't want to get any grinding spatter, welding spatter on the TV. Once it's up on the wall, out of the way, then that'll be fine. And I'll also, actually I'll probably use this wing cover over it when it's not in use. But where it is there, that's just waiting to get annihilated. So we're not going to do anything like that today. I'll have like I say, another quick tidy up. I did, if you remember these from earlier on, I swapped the end around. So now if you see that closes down, I don't know how well you can see it, if it's going to focus at all, but it's stepped. Yeah, so you put a crimp in your metal. So I got them set up ready to go. But yeah, I'm going to have a quick tidy up these bits I've had to move, but that's it. That is me done. That is another garage waffle sorted for this week. So thanks for watching again. Don't forget, hit subscribe, like if you like it, if you want to subscribe for more waffles. And yeah, great. Catch you next time.